We're live now. Hello, hello, our visionary entrepreneurs, life changers. How are you? This is Spring from Hilton Hotel, DoubleTree Hilton Hotel. I'm now actually in Houston, Texas. I'm traveling here for a whole weekend of the New Year kickoff convention for the finance industry. Here I'm just at this noon time, right? This afternoon time, just found a secret area inside of this. I think it's a Hilton's sports club or sports bar. I just want you to know only me here because it's quite connected with the convention center. I want to before we go to today's Monday, I want to quickly show you this secret beautiful area. You see all this on the wall, the bars, some great spots. Like a sports fan, but I guess quite of our maybe some of you are, if you are a sports fan, maybe you will like this background, the baseball, some coaches, some athletes, some painting related. Let me say others. Yeah, I guess there should be some famous athletes, but I'm not familiar with them. It's very interesting. Oh, Houston. Remember, Houston has very famous, I don't know what's the name. It's NBA, Houston number 34. It's a signed the shirt. Oh, the champions. You see these champions? Houston, from their newspaper. All this, I think, is from history from Houston, the athletes, famous athletes from Houston's history, and they're collected here, right? It's quite unique. I like this environment, especially now. It's exclusive for me. And see this side, the whole wall of all those connections. And another side, see here, see that background? Ooh, nice, right? Here. The U.S., even the U.S. Olympics, there. The flag of the Olympics. It's quite a inclusive environment. This is for for their reserved, almost a part of a special convention centers for sports club people or those corporates. They are interested in this kind of environment. They can reserve for the conference and accommodate for 100 people. This is my secret. Now I'm secret here doing my Momentum Monday, and welcome back. Today's Momentum Monday is our 103 episode. Oh, nice. There's also a tennis on this wall. See that top walls? Different spots. Baseball, I guess is their favorite, and then there's also tennis rackets. Oh, this side, I did not show you. Here, see those balls? Maybe volleyball, basketball, and shoes. Let's see. Even shoes. So nice, right? Very nice. And this side also signature the T-shirt. Now we get the secret from the DoubleTree Hilton's Hotel. I love this location actually. It's quite across the street from Lakewood Church. And I just experienced some a quick but a very impressive experience. Went to that church and really experienced a live experience with Joe Austin's Sunday service, and also on Friday night his brother Dr. Paul Austin's speech on forgiven. So, and I think Austin's message is really about how to not have the fear of other people's opinion, but to truly be yourself and live God's will, God's purpose. And only the light is a little bit like a blue. Okay, I need to remember to charge my laptop in case I forget. Okay, here we are. Wonderful place. I'm so happy that today I can come here for our Momentum Monday. We almost never, in my memory, since the year before last year, we never missed any episodes, right? So this is definitely one of my favorites, and I hope you can also get the momentum since Monday. And today our topic is about content. Content, the essence of your business. So question I want to ask you, what kind of a content is really the essence, express the essence of your business? So first you want to ask yourself, by the way, I'm holding this laptop. Maybe it's not very stable. Okay, I could, let's see, which background may be your favorite? Here. So I'm wondering, what kind of a content, first you want to ask yourself, what is your essence? What is the essence of your business? So all this kind of, this kind of question, I hope you could have a very clear answer. The essence of your business and why. First, you want to ask yourself why. why you want to do what you love to do, right? I hope you are doing what you love to do as entrepreneur. And here we in our Facebook group, Abundant Entrepreneurs, and I believe majority of you are doing what you love to do, right? You are called by passion and you are driven by your purpose. So what is the essence of your business? Why you are doing it? That's the first question you want to ask yourself, right? And while I'm here attending the convention, all the people have different standards, right? And people have different standards for success as well. And sometimes it's a little bit challenging. For example, if you are not living to the society or even your peers or people around you, their standards, how you can still, like for example, now I'm doing this, Momentum Monday, or other people they are doing, like for example, finance. You can feel that kind of peer pressures, right? Like, and should I follow just to do all those people are doing and to make more money, make success, right? Not, of course, I want more money and also want to serve more people, more families to have their, abundant financial foundation. This is definitely what I would love to do. But at the same time, I just found that that's not enough. That's not just like what I'm called here to do. That's not all, right? What I'm called here to do. That's part of it. Like we are doing the abundance. We are here for the abundance of all. So that's part of it. The finance part, the money, and the wealth part is definitely a big, important part, especially if you are living in this society, right? But at the same time, I'm also thinking what I'm called here specifically to do. Of course, I could follow the crowd, right? Could follow a lot of people, follow their track to create that kind of success. But at the same time, I'm thinking about my unique call, my unique purpose here. It's like thinking about all this stuff for 2023. I wrote down 32 dreams, and also I refreshed my vision board. I was hanging my vision board at my home by my desktop. So I updated every year, reflecting what I'm here called to do. And those visions are becoming clearer and clearer. I'm here for the abundance of all. I'm here to empower other visionary entrepreneurs and life changers like you to become thought leader, to become confident expert in your zone, in your niche, so that you could attract more of your ideal clients and also serve more people, impact more people's lives, and really to fulfill your dreams and also your purpose. And also especially your vision. And I'm thinking that our vision is the blueprint of God's blessing. This is like God's winning for us to fulfill, and everyone will get our unique vision and also unique blueprint. That's for our life. And if you feel like, I did not get, you feel like God is far away, you did not hear God's voice. I know it's very, very tender voice, right? But if you really focus on your dreams and your vision, God is so close to you because that's your unique path. And He's showing that path. And every year, especially recent years, and more, and I've been doing coaching, for example, for 14 years. But in recent years, every year, the consistent vision and dreams are showing up to me. Just in more and more inspirations and details and more like a visualize the results. And every year I'm updating it. So that I'm still on this path since 14 years ago. But this path is more and more clear. It's becoming more specific, and including what I want to fulfill, including for the abundance of all. I want to create abundance university, abundance centers. All those ones are coming to me, visiting me, and before pandemic, and now it's becoming more and more clear. So what is your purpose, your vision? I hope you are, if you really pay close attention, you really hear that voice, and especially focus on your dreams and the vision and God's purpose for you and the blessing for you, and especially the blueprint for your path will really unfold to you little by little and become more clear through years. So be patient for that, and especially put your intention and also consciousness onto this journey. Okay, so the first question, what kind of content is really the expressing the essence of your business, right? So first you need to check if your business is really built upon your essence. If you are really doing what you love to do, you are really following your why, and also your dreams and vision. to do what you are to do, okay? You are called to do. So that's the first question. And the content, why the content is essence. People will see like a core, right? Your business core may be the solution, your offer and the solution. I don't know why Facebook keeps reminding me all this kind of like a pop-up little windows. Anyway, those are distractions, right? Life are full of distractions, and how you can, no matter what kind of distractions you will experience. Sometimes I'm here for the convention, but at the same time, this kind of convention eventually could also become a distraction for me, because it could easily drag me just into a crowd and forget about, or like just take it easy way, right? The path or the way is already designed, developed by other people, paved by other people. I can just easily follow the system to do. Majority people are doing it's like a shortcut or the quicker or accelerated path for success. Or I would still listening to the call to myself, right? Specific for me, and the unique path I'm called to fulfill, and especially focus on the message I am called to convey. Like I'm now talking to you. This is part of my core messages, right? People say offers is a business, like a core, but really the essence is your content. Even all the offers, no matter how great offers you create, if you do not have the message to express your essence, you cannot really attract the right persons, the right clients into your circle to serve, right? So, and especially I call the content is also the blood of any business. It's blood. If the business has a good offer or even great offer, but do not have the essential content, you are not inspiring other people. And by the way, we have the Content Freedom Challenge. We do the 5-day challenge, and also we have a continuous support, and I will share a little bit more later. But really through that, we teach 6 levels of content. From the first level is just visibility, right? The second level will be attention. The second level will be attention. Third level will be impression, and further on is inspiration, and then impact, and then transformation. So different levels. How do we create those content? We teach all those, from content purpose, content art, content science, content strategy, and then content movement. We teach all that through the 5-day, very intense and also high level of Content Freedom Challenge. And we were thinking that everyone, because there are so many challenges, right? Only 5 days or 7 days they will finish, and the majority of people either you will be just left there thinking about what's the next step. Otherwise, you are invited to attend their high tickets, right? The high tickets, premium offers, and many of you may think that you could not afford that, or maybe you are not ready for that, right? So we think, at the same time, we were thinking about how could we make everybody have this opportunity to you own this freedom to create the content, create the essence, create the blood of their business, and make the business alive every day, right? That's the blood, that's the oxygen for your business. If you are not, really sharing the essential content every day, then your business will be not really in that a thriving mode. Maybe it's just like a surviving mode, right? So we want to have our visionary entrepreneurs, life changers take this challenge, but then do not just stop there. They will learn the essences, right? Learn from the purpose, the art, the science, the strategies, and the movement. But more important is the daily implementation. So we were thinking about how could we support our entrepreneurs to really implement every day, because really every day matters. And in everyday execution, that's even more important than any strategies, concepts, or even principles, essences you learn, okay? So even though you're passionate about something, but if you're not doing the daily work, any great things could cool down, right? So that's why we designed this challenge, but it also extended service. We have the membership. After the 5 days, if you join our Content Freedom Challenge, after 5 days intense learning, and we have the video, you can replay it and learn at your pace. But then we have the monthly membership, and we provide weekly live coaching and live Q&A and live implementation to hold you accountable, so that you could really imply and apply what you already learned through our content challenge to apply into your daily implementation and practice, and we will provide in time feedback to you, so that you could design a great niche and a content and express your niche and content express your best solutions, and the content with call to action. Right? The content is not just random content or not just for inspiration, a good or aha moment, but content is really prepared for people to get into action, call to action, right? We help you design that and every day implement it to generate realities, to generate the really results, like daily results, okay, and consistent results. And for the Content Freedom Challenge, we also in addition to teach you, and also we have a group of Content Freedom Challenge group, and people there, our members are all interested in content, creating great content, creating more content, right, to really attract and also impact their audience and their network. And so here, the second question is how to create content that attracts and also impacts your ideal audience and clients. So the how part is really what we implement, right, through the Content Freedom Challenge. And how could you, any content, no matter how great it is, right, if you do not do it consistently, the content will lose the power. You see all those successful masters, we learned so many from Tony Robbins, Dean Grossassi, Russell Brunson, Ed Manette, Myron Golden, all those successful ones. And Jenny Kutcher, I want to mention some female leaders' name, right? They are creating, and even Oprah Winfrey, right? And even Celine Dion, all those great ones. They need, even Celine Dion now, because of her disease, she could not sing. But every day her team is still helping her create content. Because the content is really the blood. Can you survive? Can you live without your blood? Without your oxygen, right? We cannot. So the content is really essence and also the blood of your business. If you are cooling down, if you are not sharing your essential content, there's no existence of your business, right? I remember there's a movie, they said somebody died if there's nobody remember them, they really died, right? First, their physical body died. Does not mean it's a Coco. I think it's a Coco, right? It's a cartoon movie, and me and my kids really enjoyed it. It's based on a Mexico kind of cultural background. Like I said, your physical body died. It's not a real death, right? Until you are not remembered. Your name is not remembered by anybody, and that's a real death. Right? So that's not like your spirit or anything disappeared. That means whatever you create today matters. That's your essence. The things you create will become your legacy, will become your agenda or legend, right? You will become a legend by what you created. That's why so many successful people, they, especially those thought leaders, they focus on the write great books, because they know that even they die, the books will still keep the essence of their essence, their life's essence, their wisdom, their knowledge, their life stories, their inspirations, right? All these great things. That's truly their soul, their heart, and their spirit will be passed on, right? And beyond their physical life. And that's exactly what we are here doing. We are doing the business, not just to now for while we are still living to make good money, but while we are living, right, we're serving other people, but also even beyond our life, even though now I'm not quite old, that kind of old, right? I'm already think about how could we create something that's so essential to express our essence, right? Our vision, our purpose, our passion, our gifts, our dreams, everything we own, our strengths, and then our learning, our life's journey, our stories, right? Our ups and downs, our epiphanies, our transformations, all those things will be a great value and asset of our life that should be passed on, no matter if we are still alive or not, right? So that's why we want to create content that could be lasting, that could be really generate, now can create great values to support other people. At the same time, will convey that meaning. The meaning will live beyond us, beyond our physical lives. So that's we're talking about the essence, right? The content that could express the essence of the business. The business is not just here for like some years or dozens of years, but the business let's really convey your purpose to generate longer meaning and impact and also values, right? So the how part is really like what we designed, the very very like a fundamental and also affordable offer. It's just like monthly membership around it's just like up to $97. We used to charge $297 for VIP, and now we're just giving this, almost like giving away a big part of our profit, right, back to our clients. We just want them to commit themselves to their own business. So like up to $97 for the VIP membership, so that every month you will have our weekly live coaching, live Q&A, live implementation support, and in addition to the 5-day challenge. The 5-day is like every day we have this theme, right? You will learn the content from the purpose, the art, the science, the strategies, and also movement, and then the rest of it like every month. And it's very flexible. If you find it's very valuable to you, you just keep your monthly, right? Every month it's just $97. Even like just for your personal investment, that's totally worth it, because we're not just supporting on content itself. We support you from your essence part. We support you to really clarify and align with your purpose, with your passion, with your gifts, with your niche. We help you clarify your niche. We help you create your makeover and also improve, optimize your brand, and also then your offer and your irresistible offer, and then your content, your community. It's just like basically it's abundance, comprehensive abundance coaching to empower you. Okay, then content is like essence part, is a core part, is expression of all these things. You can clarify and make those through the content to convey your message, your core messages, and to help people. Okay, so that's like definitely encourage you. This is like a no-brainer. It's really like you need to for 2023. I don't know your previous years. Maybe sometimes you are hesitating, sometimes you are investing, sometimes you get disappointed, sometimes you may not take that kind of action you should take, right? Sometimes you may not put 100% of yourself in. So since 2023, we would invite you, we would hold your hands every week. And by the way, for example, we are challenging ourselves as well. And for 2023, I'm taking myself 365 days every day. Abundance reading challenge, and today is already like 16th, and we are fulfilling every day's challenge. And in 2018, I took also the whole year 365 days challenge to share the abundance today every day, and we accomplished that. I have a full confidence in myself and also my integrity and also my promise that I will accomplish this year 2023 every day 365 days abundance reading, and also abundance creation, like the content creation. I've been doing that for the past a few years, every day, at least 1 or 2 or even sometimes 3 content creation and sharing. I never miss that. So I know that I will accomplish that this year as well. So we want to invite you to join our abundance journey, to really take this challenge, 365 days, not just 5-day content freedom challenge, but 365 days to own your freedom, to take this challenge, to really clarify and align with your essence, with your why, with your passion, with your gifts, with your vision, with your dreams, with your blueprint, that you are uniquely called, and to really shoot that path. We will help you clarify it and really get on that path, so that your life will be on this meaningful and fulfilling journey. And every day we'll hold you accountable, and we will share. We are not just a monitor, or you will do that. We are doing it together with you every day, and we will share our inspirations, our creations every day, our messages, so that you will get inspired and also you will get empowered to do the challenge together with us, so that you will express your essences and put in the market, stand out in the market, become the confident expert and thought leader in your niche, so that you could transform more lives that you are called to do. Okay, so we are so super excited and can't wait to welcome you inside of our content freedom challenge. Okay, I will share that link after this video. Make sure that you will check it, and it's very like a fundamental investment, very affordable, almost like no excuse, right? If you can drink every day a cup of coffee, you can afford it. All right, so I hope your commitment is much more than just a cup of coffee for yourself. Okay, it's really not just inspiration, but really the truly purposeful empowerment and also implementation. That's what you need, right, for 2023 and all the beyond. Every day, take what you learned, the inspiration, into action, and we will provide our professional feedback, our coaching, our mentoring, and masterminding support to help you to really get that impactful content to express your essence and to impact more lives. All right, so is that a deal? Let's work together, okay? Let's work together and let us hold you accountable and let us empower you, lift you up to become the confident expert and thought leader in your ideal niche, to impact those lives who are desperately waiting for your help, and to get your message out, to get your offer also out there, to have the call to action and get people attracted into your community and into your tribe so that you could help them to really provide your gifts and talents and your blessings that are meant to help many other people. So we will see you inside of our Content Freedom Challenge, okay? We'll see you soon. Thank you, and we would love to hear from you what you are called to do. All right, everyone, see you soon. Keep this momentum on and make the rest of your week rock, and also we will create the wonderful essential content together to make your business alive again, really alive, and to impact many, many more lives. All right, see you soon. Bye-bye.